Okay, hi, I'm back again, yes. I'm sorry, I'm kind of annoyed. This is the third time I'm recording this because my camera keeps screwing up and my computer keeps screwing up. So, hi, I'm back. This time is to talk about Glee. Mostly Blaine. Okay, so I watched tonight's episode and I loved it. I really think that since the Shooting Star episode, Glee has gone back to what it used to be. Like what it was in season 2, even part of season 3. And that makes me really happy because I felt it was becoming like a teen soap opera type thing, and that was really disappointing because of very unrealistic parts of it. Although others were still the Glee that I loved, but I think the Shooting Star episode really brought it back to what I like, to what we love about it. But at the same time, I think some characters need more development, namely Blaine. And yes, he has had, there's been so much character development for him, and I love that because Blaine has always been, since season 2, my favorite character. And I love that he's been developed a lot more in this season, that there's a lot more focus on him and his issues. But at the same time, I think there needs to be some more focus on some of his issues. Like his abandonment issues. Sorry, I can't speak. I don't know, he cheated on Kurt, yes, because he was lonely, and yes, it was wrong, it was so wrong, but guys, it takes 2 to cheat, it really does, and it just pissed me off that everyone is writing this off as completely Blaine's fault. Even Kurt isn't realizing that he did something wrong. And it's just his Christmas episode. Okay, the Thanksgiving episode, Kurt called and said, I want you here for Christmas because we need to talk. And I was like, yes, finally. And because that's because they didn't talk. They didn't hash out their issues. That just really pissed me off. It was just like, you guys want me here, right? We are friends, right? And yes, Kurt was still processing the news that Bert gave him, which I was so mad about. I was like, seriously? They're supposed to have been through so much, and you were hitting this? But that made me really mad, but anyway, back to that. Okay, the promise ring in the box scene, the deleted scene from season 3 that Blaine gave him, the promises that Blaine made, they should have gone both ways. It shouldn't have just been Kurt promising Blaine promising Kurt everything. And I was really disappointed in Kurt after he moved to New York, because after everything that Blaine has done for Kurt he's not there for Blaine. And that just really pisses me off. And yes, he's in New York, wonderful New York. Oh my gosh. It's New York and Vogue and this and that's amazing, but be there for your boyfriend who obviously has issues, who has probably dealt with depression in the past and who is probably struggling with depression now. Be there for him. Please answer his goddamn calls. Let him say I love you. Seriously, it's not that hard. And yet nothing. That's just it pissed me off so much. And I think that there needs to be more about, Anderson family. There needs to be more of that. Because we found out in season 2, after, I think it was 5 episodes of Blaine being in the show, we find out that his dad very clearly disapproves of Blaine's sexuality. Okay, that's fine. That's mentioned, so we assume that if Blaine becomes a major character, then it's gonna be an issue. It isn't. It isn't an issue. I don't understand. Just like the Sadie Hawkins dance at his old high school. That was mentioned. He was beaten to within an inch of his life, guys. It was mentioned. He was, by that time, a pretty permanent character. So we assume, again, it's going to be an issue that's going to be hashed out later. That's going to be brought up again. and it sort of was in season 4 during the Sadie Hawkins episode, but then it wasn't. And like, if like, I don't know, it just really disappointed me. If you're gonna bring all that up, if you're gonna tell us all this stuff about his past, and which it obviously affects his future, then have it be part of his Blaine's development as a character, as a person at McKinley High, at a public school again. Have it be part of his transition from Dalton to McKinley, you know? Have it be part of that, but no, it's not. Like, I don't know, it just really pisses me off. And I feel that Blaine right now is dealing with depression. That's the sense that I get, and there's nothing on that. There's nothing, and I'm like, don't get me wrong, I'm so glad that he's been developed as a character, that he's more in the front of the show. I'm so happy about that. I think Darren Criss deserves the airtime on the show, first of all, he really does. Also, Blaine, I feel like Blaine's story needs to be told, but at the same time, it's not being told adequately. It's not. And that just really pisses me off. And don't get me wrong, I love Ryan Murphy. I love what he's done with this show. I really do, but I don't know how to say this in words. I think he just needs to do a bit of a better job, I guess, with Blaine's character. Although, okay, I'm probably factoring a lot of the fan fictions that I've read into this, so, you know, whatever. But, I don't know, there needs to be more about Blaine's past and his issues. Because, yes, there was a lot of issues in the beginning of the season, and even throughout the season, there have been, you know, we've seen some issues, like, he has a crush on Sam, who is very much, well, not very much so, we assume he's straight. I have a feeling he's more pansexual, maybe bisexual, but we all assume he's straight. And we see him deal with Tina's crush on him. I don't think he dealt with that very well. But, like, guys, well, not, you know, not the viewers, which, by the way, I'm happy I had viewers, yay. Back to the subject. I feel that Ryan Murphy really needs to bring some of Blaine's issues to the forefront. If not this season, which probably won't happen because we're nearing the end, then next season. I think we need to bring in the Anderson family. Cooper should come in again. I think we need to see more of the Anderson brother relationship and how that's evolved or how it hasn't evolved. I think we really need to see him interact with his dad. We need to see how his dad acts around him. And I would love to see more Bert and Blaine. Because, I mean, it's so obvious that Bert doesn't hate Blaine. Because he brought him to New York. He brought him to New York to hang out with his son, even though he knew what Blaine did. So I think we need more of that, more Blaine and Bert interaction. I would love more Blaine and Bert interaction. And then in the next season, I would love to compare the two, to contrast Blaine and Bert interaction to Mr. Anderson and Blaine interaction. Even Mrs. Anderson and Blaine reaction. I want to see that too, you know? Like, I want to see Blaine struggle with his family. Well, not struggle, like, I don't want to see him suffer, obviously. What I mean is, I don't know, I just want to be able to contrast the two, and I want to see the Anderson family interact, or I want to see the family dynamic. Because everyone assumes that his parents are never around. Sorry, everyone always assumes that. And I want to see if that is Ryan Murphy's picture of the Anderson family as well. This is kind of a rant thing. I'm sorry. Yeah, that's basically all I have to say. And any viewers who are gonna come back and watch this, tell me what you guys, if you watch Glee, tell me what you guys think. I'm really interested to know everyone else's opinions on this. Because, I don't know, personally it pisses me off. I want to know what other people think. So leave a comment. Or even, hey, video stuff, that would be cool. I'm not asking for one, but that would still be cool. So yeah, comment. And tell me what you think of the Blaine Anderson situation in the season. In the show. And what you hope to see in the next season. Alright, I'm gonna go to bed. Probably, I'm gonna read. I'm gonna go read now. Okay? Bye, guys.